right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get things rolling today. I think we're just about ready to kick things off for today's stream. Yeah, seems to be running fine. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of my Come Hang Out series of live streams where we just kind of hang out and talk about whatever comes to mind. Today is episode number 73, and what is the date today? What day is it? It's the 8th of February. Excellent. I hate February. I do not like this month at all. But yeah, today's the 8th. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Welcome everyone joining me in the chat here today. The stream seems to be going pretty well so far. It seems to be running pretty well, so that's good. It seems like we got rid of all the problems, finally. If you guys were not around for yesterday's stream, we pretty much did some trial and error, but now it seems like we are good to go here. We're back. Let's get this bread, folks. Let's get things rolling today. Before we get any further into the stream, let's talk about our streaming schedule as per usual. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab. In today's stream, I'm just planning on doing a little bit of a casual stream today, nothing too crazy going on here. Figured it would be pretty simple to, just ease back into it. We'll probably do something either tomorrow or Thursday, and then obviously we will be doing trivia on Friday as per usual as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much the plan for today's stream. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Yes, OBS is running fine today. No problems so far. So hopefully we keep that rolling. Hopefully we keep that momentum going. Yeah, February is not a fun month. January, February, I think are probably the worst months of the year personally. It pretty much has to do with the weather, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of January, February weather. The winter time around here, especially around where I live, is pretty much overstaying its welcome around this time of year. It's fine in December, but once you get into January and February, it starts to get a little repetitive. Like especially today, it was really warm outside, and as such, we had a bunch of slush and snow. Was not fun. So yeah, that's pretty much my beef with February. Summer for you, lucky. Wish we had summer weather around here. Hey, I'd even take fall weather. It's January because of the bad ad revenue. That is true for YouTubers. Ad rates are pretty much down in January, and I imagine my paycheck this month from YouTube and Google and all them, I imagine it's not going to be super great. The January paycheck is actually pretty good because it takes off of December's earnings or whatever. It's always a month delay. So this month I'm getting the January payment, and I imagine it's not going to be very good. So what did I think about the new core short? That's right, we actually got a new core short today. I thought it was pretty good, actually. I liked it a lot. Very much a Zane focused short. I liked seeing that. I also thought the Spinjitzu Virtue this go around was pretty sweet. I liked that a lot. Very heartfelt. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I also have a review for that new core short up on my channel. If you haven't seen it yet, feel free to check it out if you want to hear more of my thoughts on that short. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. A lot better than the last short, that's for sure. Honestly, I think that one might be my least favorite one so far. Generosity, I don't think it beats Balance, but I think it's pretty good still. Might be my second favorite so far. Can we poll the best ships? Sure, give me some ships ideas and we can totally do a poll. But maybe we shouldn't do Jay and Nia, because I feel like that one's going to win. So give me some other ships besides Jay and Nia, and we could totally run a poll. Don't you worry. Got your microphone today? Nice. Yeah, the microphone, it's a pretty good one. I'd say what is this? The blue Yetis or whatever microphone I have. It works pretty well. I will say it's a pretty good microphone. Hopefully you're liking it. The Destiny's Bounty. Of course, the classic, my favorite ship is the Destiny's Bounty gag. Terrific. What do you guys got for me? Zane and Pixel. Yeah, I feel like that one's a little bit too, I guess, mainstream though. Let's try to go for some like lesser known ships. Like Wu and Faith, that's a good one. Lloyd and Akita, that's another good one. Let's get some more ships like that. We need 2 more because we can have 4 options in a poll. So Lloyd and Racer 7. If we didn't have Lloyd and Akita, I'd say we could do that one. A lot of you guys are asking for Lloyd and Nikita. Cole and Vanya, we could probably do Cole and Vanya. Garmadon X Coco. What if we did Garmadon and Masako? What if we did those 4? So what do we got for polls? Let me go ahead and write this up really quick for you guys, because we can totally do some polls today. I got nothing planned, and it seems to be running pretty well. So best ship So what did we settle on? What did we settle on? We have Cole and Vanya. Oops, I wrote 7 instead of and. What the heck? We had Ed and Eddie, of course. Of course. Kai and himself. That's actually pretty accurate. I'd say Kai loves himself more than any other person, except maybe Skylar, which I don't blame the guy, you know. What else you guys got? Woo and Faith. I like that one. Let's do that. Woo and Faith. We were going to do Lloyd and Akita, if my mouse would work. I think my mouse battery died earlier today. And Akita. And then we had, what, Masako and Garmadon? All right, let's go with that. We can probably do a couple more polls throughout the stream as well, don't you guys worry. Yeah, that looks good. All right, feel free to vote in that poll. What is your favorite ship of these 4 selected options? Feel free to cast your vote in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. JX pillows. Oh, of course. Perhaps Jay could teach us the art of kissing his pillow. Ha ha ha. So funny. Master Wu. Oh, you're quite the funny fellow, aren't you? Let's do... What season should we do, you guys? I'm thinking maybe we should do some Hands of Time. I don't think I've seen Hands of Time on the stream for quite some time. Haha, no pun intended. How many seasons does Ninjago have? Been a while since I've watched it. It kind of depends on what you're thinking. It kind of depends on, you know, who you talk to regarding how many seasons there are. There's at least 14 seasons. So, you know, there's at least 14. But, you know, depending on who you talk to, there might be more than 14, might be less than 14. Who knows? Who's to say? There's a lot of seasons. I'd recommend getting caught up with Ninjago. It's pretty much worth it, in my opinion. It's a pretty good show, all things considered. Let's see. Give me 1 second, folks. Is the stream okay for you guys? On my end, it seems kind of buffery, but if it's okay for you guys, then I guess it's fine. The stream is lagging. Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of that on my end too. Nothing too major. It seems like the stream is still running fine. It still says the stream is healthy and excellent, so I guess we'll just deal with it. But if it's kind of buffery on your guys' end, I do apologize for that. Who's winning the poll? Image transition is weird. See, on my end, it looks fine. Let's see. What if we just switched back to the pilots? Because it seems like it was fine until we switched to Hands of Time. It's good for you guys. Transitions aren't better, but it's fine. That's strange. Yeah, I wonder why it's doing that. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. What the heck? That's weird. What you mean YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming? It was going fine just a few seconds ago. What the heck? Yeah, the images are kind of messed up, apparently. On my streaming software, it looks fine. Like, the images are transitioning as normal. On YouTube, though, I have the stream playing as well. It seems to be bouncing back and forth, which is kind of awkward. Is the audio still good for you guys? Or is it just the pictures that are messing up? This looks like a job for me. Yeah, I thought we got rid of all the bugs. That's a new one on me. That's interesting. If the audio's still good, then we're still going to be streaming fine. It's just going to be the pictures that are a little messed up. Maybe YouTube's lagging. That could be, because my streaming software, everything's running totally fine. So it's kind of weird. Maybe it is a YouTube problem this go around. But if the audio's good, I don't see any reason why we couldn't still stream. What if we tried like a different... It's fine for you. Are the pictures good, though? Because some of you guys are reporting pictures lagging. But if the audio is working fine, that's totally A-okay then. Maybe we should try a different slideshow? Would that work? What if we tried season 11? The Ice chapter. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. That's strange. Oh well. We can keep on going. Just put me on in the background. Open up a new tab so you don't have to look at the buffering images or whatever, and I'll try to fix that tomorrow. Core pictures, I actually do not have the core pictures anymore. I had to delete OBS when it wasn't working last week, and as such, all of the images got removed as well. I'm slowly in the process of putting all of them back up, so I'll probably have core pictures for you guys in a couple of future streams. So, yeah, the pictures are going to be a little choppy. Sorry about that, folks. I wonder if I can readjust it on here somehow. Oh, it seems to be... Did that fix it? I don't know if that fixed it or not. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Give me 1 second, folks. Let's see if I can't... let's see if I can't make this work. Video bitrate. Why is that back up? What if we tried to bump it down to 2000? Would that work? Let's try that. So we turn down the bitrate a little bit. That's nifty. Yeah, I do not know. Is the audio still good for you guys, or is it both the audio and the picture now? Because I'm very confused why this is going this way. Because on YouTube, I'm seeing issues, but on my streaming software on its own, I'm not seeing any problems. So I'm wondering if it's strictly a YouTube problem this go around. Very well could be. Not sure. Let me know in the chat, you guys. Is the audio still good, or is it just the images that are messing up? Let's see. Lower than the recommended bitrate. It's lower than the recommended bitrate. What the heck? Ooh, maybe I should increase the bitrate. I didn't think about that. What if we tried that? Some of you guys are saying the audio is fine, but some of you guys are saying that both are buffering. For some people, the audio is choppy. For some people, the audio is good. It's confuzzling. Let's see. What if I just tried to increase the bitrate? See, I don't want to increase the bitrate, though. Because that's what the deal was last time. That's what it was dealing with. What if we went to like a still image for a while? Would that work? Let me bump this back up to 4,500. 1 second, folks. It's not you, it's YouTube. The servers are down? Really? Are the YouTube servers down, like, legitimately? What if we just went to a still image? You guys can look at my cats for a minute as we wait for the stream to settle down. Toasted, is it actually YouTube that's not working? Are the servers down on YouTube? If so, that's very unfortunate timing. Yeah, let's go ahead and stream after we fixed all of our problems on OBS, but now YouTube is currently down. I gotta look myself. Is it actually YouTube? Are you serious? What the heck? Come on. I gotta look this up. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, are you kidding? Apparently YouTube is having issues now. That's fantastic. Is it really YouTube being down? That's stupid. Thank you. I like my cats. My cats are adorable. Servers are down in the US. Oh, man. That's interesting. Okay, so here's the meme, right? If you guys can still hear the audio, we can probably still stream. As long as the audio is fine. I don't mind just showing you guys pictures of the cats. Or you know what we should do? Let's see. Let me add like a new scene really quick. Give me 1 second, folks. Let's add a random image on the screen that we can look at aside from the cats. Let's see. Let's see. What should the image be? I'm just looking for a random picture. Whoopsie daisy. Come on, folks. Come on. Okay. We're going to look at this image of Ghost Cole with a hat. Yeah, it does seem like it's YouTube's problem. So I'm not going to be too upset about that, because it seems like it's more of a YouTube problem than a streaming problem, which is okay. Yeah, but if the audio is fine, I don't mind just talking to you guys like this. We could have just this random Cole image in the background and call it good from there. See how long we can stream like this. So hopefully you guys enjoy this image of Cole. It's better than having the images buffer and you guys being able to or not being able to see anything. So audio is crispy clear. All right, let's go ahead and answer some more questions then. I don't mind hanging out like this if you guys don't mind. We can still hang out for the rest of the time. What did I think of the Ninja's catapult as a set? Ooh, from the core short? That'd be nice. That'd be fun if they were to make that a set. I'm not sure if they would make shorts, though, like they are sets based off of core. They kind of did, but a lot of these sets really don't seem to have a place in the core shorts. Like the dragons are there, sure. We haven't seen the dojo temple yet, though. So, that's weird. Any special videos for Valentine's Day? I might do something maybe for Valentine's Day. I don't have anything planned right now, though, but I very well might do something as we get closer to that date. Don't know for sure yet. Do not know for sure yet. Netflix hacked the servers, probably. The Overlord crashed YouTube. The stock market is next. Hey, I'm just happy it's not me. I'm just happy it's not on my end this time. You know, it's unfortunate that the stream is going to be a little weird today, but at least it's not an issue on my end. You know, apparently it's just YouTube having issues with, you know, just my luck. I try to stream when YouTube's having issues. Have I seen Euphoria? I have not. It trends every week on Twitter, though, every time there's a new episode. So I've been thinking about watching it. If you guys have seen Euphoria on HBO Max, how is it? Is it worth watching? I see it trending every single week, so let me know. What are my thoughts on the fact that the ninja barely use their abilities, like their elemental powers or spinjitzu? I think spinjitzu could be used a little bit more often. The elemental powers, though, I feel like they use those frequently. I think those are obviously displayed a lot. Not sure about spinjitzu, though. Part of me thinks that maybe they should do more spinjitzu. Stream is down too. I still see the stream over here. I still see it going on strong over here, so that's interesting. If it's not working for you guys, again, YouTube's probably having issues right now, because of course they are. Do I think Skylar will come back in season 16? I hope so. I hope Skylar comes back. She's always a treat to see, so I hope that she comes back eventually. I would like to see more of her. Apparently, according to Ninjago staff, we will see more of her in the future. Apparently, the Amber power will be explained a little bit more, so that'll be fun. When YouTube decided to use potatoes for the day. Yeah, they're on that potato Wi-Fi. Steam, not stream. Oh, see, apologies. I am dyslexic by nature. That's not even like a joke. I'm legitimately dyslexic, so that makes a little more sense. I don't use Steam, so, you know, I don't know too much about Steam. What if we ended the poll? Would that help things out a little bit? Cole and Vanya won, by the way, in terms of the shipping poll. Wu and Faith came in dead last, unfortunately. Remember Lego Dimensions with Lloyd being gold in season 4? Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, Dimensions was pretty strange, I guess you could say, all things considered. Dimensions, I think, was a good idea in theory, but when put into execution, it's just another one of those toys come to life games, you know? Except this time we have Lego characters, along the same way as, like, you know, what was that one Disney... Disney did a similar thing. Disney Infinity, I think it was. Obviously, Skylanders. Like, that kind of stuff died off pretty quick. That genre of gaming was fun for a little bit, but then eventually it just started dying off for people. So, potatoes are the most glorious thing ever. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of potatoes. I like French fries, but I've never met a person who doesn't like French fries. Have I watched the most cultured anime, High School DxD? Yes, I have seen High School DxD. I've seen the entire series. I even own some of the manga. It's an interesting show, I will say. Not for the youngins, so if you're younger and into anime, you should probably avoid High School DxD, but all things considered, I thought it was a pretty fun show. Skylanders will always be the best Toys to Life series. I've never played Skylanders. I haven't really played Disney Infinity either. I never really played Lego Dimensions as well. I wanted to get Dimensions when it was coming out. I had a whole plan of which, you know, fun packs I wanted to get, which characters I wanted, but eventually that just never happened. Don't know why. We can be dyslexic buddies along with Kai because he can't read. Yes, dyslexic bros together. Along with Kai, he can join the club. Lego should make My Hero Academia sets. That'd be interesting. I've seen some people online make pretty cool custom My Hero Academia figures. So, Lego minifigures. And they look good, all things considered. So, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I don't know if they'd be able to get the license. Just bought the fun packs for the minifigures. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. Those fun packs were pretty cheap, all things considered. And you didn't just get the figure from what I recall. You got a little side build as well, like either a vehicle or some type of other thing. That's always fun. I could totally see people buying those packs just for figures, especially like the Golden Lloyd fun pack. That one, I imagine, would be pretty valuable at the time for Ninjago collectors to try to get their hands on. Do I think Mr. E is coming back? Probably not. I would like him to come back, though, at some point. That could be fun. Like, there's a lot of stories that they could do with Mr. E. Maybe make him Echo Zane, like they were originally going to. That could be fun. I just don't know if they're going to be doing that. Have I read Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest? I have not. But I heard that they're making an anime adaptation of that, so maybe I'll just watch that instead. The only Fairy Tail manga I own is Fairy Tail Zero, which is fantastic. I like it a lot. Is it called Fairy Tail Zero? I think so. I imagine so. Knuckles doesn't approve of YouTube having issues. Yeah, we need to appease Knuckles. What if Lego does Space Jam sets? I don't know about that. They did like the Looney Tunes collectible minifigure series. I guess that's as close as we're going to get to that. Let's see. Bada bing. Bada boom. Have I seen Avatar, the movie or the show? The show I have not seen all the way through, but I've seen the Avatar film, the one with the blue monkey people in the trees. I've seen that one. I have not seen the live action Last Airbender movie. Thank God I have not seen that movie. But yeah, the only Avatar thing I've seen is the film with the film by James Cameron, the greatest pioneer. Do I think that the J Evo jet is terrible? Jay's Evo jet? Did he have a jet in the Evo wave? Don't think so. The Evo suit for Jay is awesome. I like that suit a lot. The dragon's okay too. The Jay's Thunder Dragon Evo, it's an okay dragon, all things considered. It's cheap, it's affordable. You can do a couple of things with it, posability wise. So I think it works out. Last Airbender movie scarred me for life. I mean, it is M. Night Shyamalan. His movies are very hit or miss. If you guys haven't seen The Happening by M. Night Shyamalan, stars Mark Wahlberg, I'd recommend checking out The Happening. It's not a good movie, but it's hilarious. It's like funny in all the wrong ways. The Happening with Mark Wahlberg. He plays a science teacher for a high school. It's awesome. When you find out that Titanic is James Cameron's only non-sci-fi film. Is that true? I mean, I suppose James Cameron does a lot of sci-fi stuff, right? What else has he done? James Cameron. For some reason, I'm blanking on what he used to do. Yeah, he did Terminator, yeah? James Cameron's Terminator? Or am I stupid? I'm kind of blanking on James Cameron history. At one point, James Cameron was going to do a Spider-Man movie in the mid-90s that was supposed to be really graphic and really adult. I'm kind of glad that never happened. Instead, we got the original trilogy with Tobey Maguire and Sam Raimi. What's my favorite cartoon? Right now, Ninjago. I mean, Ninjago's a cartoon, right? You can pretty much count Ninjago as being a cartoon. Oh yeah, he did the Alien movies. That's right. Did he do all of them? For some reason, I don't think he did all of them. Wait, was that James Cameron or Ridley Scott? I'm confused now. I don't know. Someone did the Alien films. Might have been James Cameron, might have been Ridley Scott. Who knows? I don't know. For some reason, my brain doesn't work right now. How can I tell the difference between real and fake minifigures? The way that I do it, the way that I think is easy enough to do, real Lego pieces will always have the Lego logo stamped on there somewhere, whether it be for minifigures on that neck stock thing that you put the head on. The heads also have it in the little hole on top of the head. If you look down in there, you might see the Lego logo. There's a good chance that if it doesn't have the Lego logo, it's probably a fake part. So usually all authentic Lego pieces have the word Lego stamped somewhere on it. So that's just a nice rule of thumb. Do I think Bricklink is a scam? No, I don't think Bricklink as a whole is a scam. On Bricklink, you're buying from real Lego fans. It's not like an official service. It's basically Lego fans helping Lego fans, selling to Lego fans. And, Bricklink, it just kind of depends on the seller. Sometimes you get a seller that will misplace a part here and there. I've never gotten fake parts off of Bricklink, but I have gotten the wrong pieces, For example, I ordered a Sons of Garmadon Kai mask one time, and I got a Ninjago movie Kai mask instead. So stuff like that, just minor mistakes like that. I don't consider those to be scams, but if you don't want to be scammed, I'd recommend not using eBay. eBay I have gotten fake Lego parts from. So if anything, eBay is more of a scam than Bricklink is. Let's see. Woo's virtue lesson will backfire when he sees that Zane has no arm. Yeah, it's like, hey man, guess what? Your little lesson here that you wanted us to learn, it cost me an arm. But I imagine that Zane has like a barrel of arms somewhere that he can just pop a new one on and call it good from there, right? I imagine Zane has spare arms, or maybe Pixel could like whip something up for him. I imagine Zane getting a new arm is not going to be the biggest problem out there. Should Benthamar live with the ninja in Season 16? I think he should. I think having Benthamar around would be excellent. He's an awesome character. I would love to see more of him. Unfortunately, Benthamar seems to be in the same boat as Vanya, where they have their kingdom to run, and as such, they probably won't be able to hang out with the ninja. So, as much as I like Benthamar, I don't think he's going to be around very often, because, of course, he's trying to run Merlopia. So, whoop-de-doo. Otherwise, yes, I think he should totally live at the monastery. That was one of the better parts of Seabound, in my opinion. Hey, yo, mechanic, I heard you had an arm collection. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty easy to get a Nindroid arm, I imagine, in the Ninjago universe. Opinions on Green Flame. I don't hate it as much as some other people do. Some people in the Ninjago community treat Green Flame as, like, the biggest sin that you could commit. Oh, you like Green Flame? Well, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore. I don't know. I don't mind Green Flame, Kai and Lloyd, that ship. I don't mind that ship. I prefer them more as friends or spiritual brothers, obviously. They very much have like an older brother, younger brother relationship. I like that more than them being like a couple per se, but I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I think there are definitely worse ships in the Ninjago scene than Green Flame. That's just my opinion though. People will feel differently about it. That's okay. Do I think the Lego Ideas globe is terrible? I've seen the new globe for Lego Ideas. It looks good. It looks interesting, I'd say. I'm not going to buy it. I have no use for a Lego globe, but I think it's a cool idea, so I don't mind it that much. I don't think it looks terrible or anything like that. Who's your favorite ninja? Mine is NYA. Yes, of course. Green Water. Is that the ship between Lloyd and Nia? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that ship. Can I change the pictures? I mean, we could try again. Maybe YouTube's fixed itself by this point. Let's try to run some images really quick. And if it's buffery, then we'll just switch back to the Cole picture. Let's try this out. Arby's is serving breakfast all day. Let's peep this out. I'm waiting for it to show up on the actual stream as opposed to just my OBS software. Because if it's lagging, if it's buffering over on the stream, then we're just going to switch over to the Cole picture again. Oh, it seems to be working okay. It seems to be working fine now. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys seeing some lag or some buffering with the pictures, or are they running smoothly? Seems to be working fine on my end. So, yeah, maybe YouTube fixed itself. How about that? Yeah, that was weird. That was a weird experience to have for these streams, I will say. Hey, it's working? Nice. All right, so we can do pictures again. Yay! Thanks, YouTube, for fixing yourself. Yeah, sorry about the still image of Cole for a couple of minutes there on the stream. Yeah, YouTube apparently is having some issues. So if the stream starts buffering again, if the pictures start buffering, we'll just switch back to the Cole image again. Sorry about that, folks, but it seems to be working now. So yeah, we're good. All right, let's continue on here. We started with Season 13. Have I seen the trailer and the intro for Monkey Kid Season 3? I actually have not. I've not been looking into the Monkey Kid stuff. I kind of want to be surprised for the new season, when it comes out. I want to watch it all at once. Whenever all the episodes are done airing or whatever the deal is with that, I'll probably watch it all at once. I just haven't really been looking into the marketing or whatever for the new Monkey Kid. So I do want to, though. I like Monkey Kid as a show. Monkey Kid show is awesome, in my opinion. So maybe I should watch the trailer at some point. Do I like IHOP or McDonald's food? I mean, McDonald's has good fries, right? IHOP is pretty good. I've gone to IHOP a couple times in my day. IHOP's fun. I like IHOP a lot. Heard about Vanya. To fix the hair, just use a little bit of sticky tack, not blue tack. Sticky tack won't damage or stain. It's not permanent. That's actually a good idea. I've had the figure now for about a day. Kept it inside at room temperature. I'm just reaching for it right now. I have it on my desk. How's the hair situation on you, Vanya? It actually seems to be a little better today. It's not rising like it did yesterday. So I wonder if it's just a matter of temperature. Like, it still rises a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. So, and of course, Vanya has been in the cold mail for like a couple of days now, as she was being shipped from, where did these guys come from? Montana, I think. So, I don't know. I'll try that. I'll keep that in mind, though. I'll keep the blue tack situation in mind. That's not a bad idea. It just seems a little bit better right now. Better than it was yesterday. Who just subbed? I heard somebody subscribe, but I didn't see who it was. So, oof. 73 out of the fire and into the boiling sea. I hate that title. Way too long. Who subbed? Mikhail? Sorry if I'm butchering your name, but thank you very much for the subscription. Have you ever had Chick-fil-A? I have not had Chick-fil-A. Only buy new minifigures on eBay to avoid being scammed. That's not a bad idea. Bricklink has some pretty good deals on used figures, and most of the time on Bricklink, the used figures are in pretty good quality. Obviously with just some minor scratches sometimes, but that's not that big of a deal to me. Oh yeah, the Oscar nominations came out. Yeah, I mean, to be expected. The Oscars are always weird. It's always the same, like, 5 movies in rotation that get nominated for everything. So, I liked the animation category this year. I think there are definitely some winners in the animation category. Thank you, Alice, for the subscription as well. Always appreciate it. Yeah, the Oscars, I don't know if you guys watch the Oscars or if you guys keep up with the Academy Awards or whatever. One thing that I thought was hilarious was Spider-Man got nominated for Best Visual Effects. I don't know how. It's up against, like, Dune. It's like, bro, just give it to Dune. Dune, the movie, I thought was kind of boring in some parts, but I thought it looked gorgeous. That movie's probably going to win the Best VFX. Spider-Man, as great of a movie as the new Spider-Man is, some of the CGI, some of the visuals are kind of wonky. Not going to lie. So, those of you that have seen the movie might know what I'm talking about. Poll idea, best golden weapon. That's actually not a bad idea. I'm not sure if doing a poll, though, is a good idea, though. Because with YouTube having issues or whatever, I don't really want to risk it on the stream, The last time we did a poll and YouTube was having issues, it kind of messed up the pictures. So I think we might save more of the polls for tomorrow. I didn't realize YouTube was having issues. Otherwise, I totally would have moved the stream to tomorrow. But, it seems to be going well so far. I don't want to risk it. We only have like 20 minutes left. So maybe, why don't we save all the poll ideas for tomorrow's stream when YouTube's doing a little better. So, sorry about that. Kahoot, we're going to be doing Kahoot on Friday. Fridays are Kahoot days, trivia days. What if Lloyd used green and purple for his suits? Purple's an interesting color choice. For Lloyd, I'm not sure how much I like the purple and green combination. Kind of reminds me of the Hulk a little bit, because isn't that the Hulk's colors, purple and green? I don't know how to feel about Lloyd using purple. I think it's an interesting idea, but purple, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Kind of mixed on that, all things considered. That's a funny comment there. What do you think of Nicholas as the new Ronin? Yeah, I'm not falling for that one. You can't fool me. I ain't falling for that one there. Who wrote that? Santiago. Yeah, I'm not falling for that one. Big shout out to Nicolas Cage, the new voice of Ronin in the new Ninjago. Spider-Man taking this award home. I doubt it's gonna win. People were like, "Oh, Spider-Man got snubbed for Best Picture." Yeah, it's good, but it's like, have you seen what else is in the Best Picture category? People see 3. I saw a tweet earlier. It was like, people see 3 movies a year, and then decide that the movies were all snubbed at the Oscars. Have I seen the Suicide Squad 2021? I have. That's honestly one of my favorite movies of last year. Peacemaker, been watching that right now, in the process of watching that show, watching it week by week. It's almost done, I think. Only 2 episodes left. But yeah, Peacemaker's awesome. The new Suicide Squad is fantastic. Much better than the original. Yeah, purple's more Garmadon's color. I agree. It sort of contrasts with the green, you know? Like, purple is Garmadon's color, green is Lloyd's color. I like how that's split up. If Lloyd started using purple, I don't know how to feel about that. What if Jay used blue and purple? I think if any of the ninja were to use purple, it probably would be Jay. Because I don't think purple would match well with any of the other ninja with their color scheme. I'm not sure why Jay would use purple, though. I mean, purple doesn't really represent lightning to me. If anything, Jay's secondary color should be yellow, which it kind of is now. So, that's cool. JX Skylar. I don't know about that. I don't know how to feel about that ship. I think they have a few moments during season 4, but not enough for me to like be like, oh, we should ship these guys. But if you ship them, that's totally fine, obviously. Lloyd with a cape could have Wu's kimono in green. That'd be a cool idea. Again, very similar to the whole meme during season 5, where Lloyd wore Garmadon's robe. I think they could do something similar. Skybound J has some purple. That's true. That's true. I forgot about that. The reflective purple.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. Ah, yeah. We have a $4.99 from Jose. What's the meme, Jose? What's the message? Would it be weird if any of the ninjas have any kind of haha? Which thank God it didn't happen. I don't know if they'd put that kind of stuff in a kids show though. Maybe if Ninjago was a little bit more mature for older audiences, maybe they could do a storyline with that or something. Season 16 plot confirmed. But Jose, I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm glad they didn't reference that too. That would kind of be awkward for Ninjago to reference something like that. Might be a little difficult to air the show in some parts of the world, but you know, that's interesting to think about, I suppose. Thank you regardless though, Jose, for the $4.99. Always appreciated. That will buy me a chocolate milk later. Thank you very much. Let's see. Yellow for wind. Yeah, I can see that being the case. Maybe like a light green as well, but I'm pretty much thinking of Bionicle. Nelson is the purple ninja. Yep, he is the only true purple ninja. Like the entire purple ninja scheme is pretty much Nelson's by default. So, you know. Lloyd X Pixel. I don't know about Lloyd and Pixel being together. Seems kind of strange. I think that Pixel and Zane are the perfect couple. They're pretty much made for each other. I think that's awesome. I like their characters together. Which character tier list will be next? I actually haven't thought about that. That might be something that I try to do for either tomorrow's stream or Thursday's stream. I'm not sure what character we could do a tier list for. What if we did like all of the elemental masters? That could be interesting. I would say we should do that, but Camille, the Master of Form, doesn't really have an official figure yet. But that doesn't mean we can't rank her design, you know? Doesn't mean we can't put the design in there. I'll think about that. Maybe ranking all of the main villains as well. Vanya X Benthamar. I can kind of see that, honestly. I mean, they're both like leaders of their respective kingdoms. That would be interesting to see. But I kind of ship Cole with Vanya. Benthamar, I'm not sure who I would ship him with. He kind of seems like a lone wolf character, you know? So, I don't know. That is interesting to think about, though. Like, what if Ninjago actually goes that route? What do I think of Pythor? Pythor's cool. I'm excited to see him come back in Season 16. Apparently, he's going to have red armor. That's going to be awesome. I like Pythor. He's a maniacal evil villain, a very classic Ninjago villain as well. So, no real complaints about Pythor P. Chumsworth. I think he's awesome. Season 15 picks. Sure. Seabound. Seabound. Nia and Benthamar. I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking too, but Nia and Jay are pretty much perfect for each other as well, so don't know how to feel about that. I am not sure. What is the worst show I have ever watched? Sword Art Online, probably. I saw they just put season 4 on Netflix or something. I was like, yo, they put season 4 of SAO on Netflix. I'm never gonna watch that. I'm not a huge fan of Sword Art. I think it has one good arc, and it's about it. So, I'd say that's my least favorite show that I've ever seen. Let's see. Best Ninjago episode. Probably Island of Darkness. That's the episode where the ninja finally reach the Temple of Light, gain their kimonos, their elemental blades, and Lloyd finally taps into golden power. That's a pretty cool episode. I like that one a lot. Probably my favorite episode of early Ninjago, and probably my favorite Ninjago episode of all time. As I take a sip of my... Actually, we don't have water today. We have Dr. Pepper. Gosh heck it. Yeah, doing something a little different today. I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, And the first thing I did today was inflate a tire at the gas station. So figured I'd go in and buy myself a caffeinated beverage to get through the day. So we got a Dr. Pepper today instead of a water bottle. Forgot to mention that. So what would happen if the ninjas went on Master Chef? It would probably be a competition between... I was going to say maybe Zane and Cole, but Zane would probably win. And Cole would think that he's winning, but he would probably not make very good looking or good tasting food. Kai would probably not be able to cook. Nia might be able to cook a little bit, but I think it's just going to be dominated by Zane. He's just going to dominate the competition. He'd be Gordon Ramsay's best friend. Zane would just cook everything perfectly. They'd be besties. Thoughts on Nia X Pixel? I mean, I think they work better as friends, you know? I do like their similarities, like obviously the Samurai X title, you know? Dr. Pepper doesn't have caffeine. Sure it does. Dr. Pepper, right? It has caffeine. I'm almost positive it does. Now I'm kind of concerned. I could have sworn Dr. Pepper had caffeine in it. Pretty sure it does. Thank you, Julia, for the 99 cents donated. Always nice to see that. Thank you very much for the 99 cents. You'll probably see a Pizza Time donation soon. Hey, Google, does Dr. Pepper have caffeine in it?
On the website caffeineinformer.com, they say Dr. Pepper contains 3.50 milligrams of caffeine per fluid ounces.
Okay, that's what I thought.
People also sometimes ask me, is Dr. Pepper high in caffeine? Do you want to hear the answer?
No, you pretty much answered my question, bro. What the
Sorry,
heck?
I don't understand.
I said no! Good lord. You don't need to understand. You just need to shut up. Jay, what are you, an idiot sandwich? That's about right. Yeah, Zane would be a master chef. Jay would probably not be. What do I think of 2011 to 2015 Nia? I like her progression as a character. She started off just being like a damsel in distress, you know, a stereotype essentially. But then as Ninjago went on, she came more and more into her own element and then finally achieved the water ninja status. So I like that journey. I think that's awesome. I do like that journey a lot. I think that Nia afterwards has had some awesome stories after she became the water ninja, but that initial transition from, you know, Kai's sister to a main core member of the ninja team, that's an awesome journey for Nia. Pretty much have to admit that. What state do I live in? Right now I live in Wisconsin, and in Wisconsin it's really cold. Actually, it's not too cold right now. It's 31 degrees. Holy dude, 31 degrees is a lot warmer than it's been the last couple of days. Yesterday it was like -10. Jesus, the weather just fluctuates around here. Which ninja should become uncanny? Probably Zane. I think that could be funny. What if Cole used black and yellow like on his Quake mech? I'm not the biggest fan of that color scheme for Cole, but I think it works. I think it's a good idea for the Earth element. I just kind of prefer the black and the orange. But black and yellow is a pretty good color combination as well. I think that would totally work out if Cole were to use more of that color scheme. It's essentially just black and gold, but with yellow instead of the gold. I prefer black and orange though. I prefer black and orange. Most technologically advanced ninja suit. I mean, the digi-suits are pretty techy, I will say, especially because the digi-suits are now in the real world, right? So essentially those things, if you took them apart, I imagine they have some pretty sweet tech in those. I'd say the digi-suits. Unless I'm missing a suit that's even more technologically advanced. I mean, the techno robes, obviously... the techno robes had some pretty cool things about them, some nice little gadgets here and there. Unfortunately, we didn't really see a whole lot of that. We just kind of heard that the techno robes had that. Oh, the techno robes have things that block the Nindroid sensors or whatever. Okay, great. Then show us that. Please. B movie colors. Yes, indeed. Am I getting the early IMAX showing tickets for the Batman? Probably not. I mean, I'm excited for the Batman movie, but I'm not like dying to see it, you know? I will go see it probably opening weekend. But I'm not going to try to like get tickets early or anything like that. I mean, the Batman, it looks cool, but like, you know, it's not Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? It's not the new Spider-Man movie. I was trying to get early tickets for that. So I'm still going to go see Batman though. It looks cool. It looks fun. I'm looking forward to it. Have I ever visited theme parks? I've been to a few theme parks before, but I have never been to Legoland, which I do eventually want to visit before I perish at some point here during my existence. I would like to go to Legoland. That could be fun. What do I think of Lego ideas? I think it's a cool idea. I like the idea of fans making Lego creations and then Lego kind of influencing, that original design, making it their own and then selling it. I think that's awesome. You had some really cool sets come out of ideas. The Lego Friends, the Seinfeld. I like stuff like that. That stuff's cool. I like that a lot. I wish they would do more like Ninjago stuff, though. That'd be cool to see some Ninjago Lego ideas sets. I'm not sure if they do it for like licensed or already existing themes, though. Am I going to go see Uncharted? As someone who's never really played the Uncharted games, probably not, but I'll probably watch it eventually when it comes out, maybe on streaming somewhere. I wouldn't mind watching the new Uncharted movie. But in terms of theaters, I don't think I'm going to be seeing it, honestly. The only reason why I'd see it is because it has Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg in it. Otherwise, I know nothing about Uncharted as a series. I've never played any of the games, never done any of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, probably not. I'll probably watch it on streaming. Let's see. What else do you guys got for me here? What if Kai used red and light yellow like on his Spinjitzu Burst figure? That could work. Like, say, for example, if you took the yellow that Jay has on his core suit right now, and if you gave that to Kai, I don't think that would be a terrible look. I think that could totally work out. Yeah, the Spinjitzu Burst figure for Kai, yeah, I think that color combination could work. I don't mind that. Season 6 pictures? Sure. Skybound. With the fake ninja team, the replacement ninja. You had some hitters on that team. You also had some quitters, I will say. You got the hitters, you got the quitters. It is what it is. As I take a sip of my beverage. Lovely. Beautiful. Zane's fusion suit is the most technologically advanced. Yeah, I can see that. It literally has a screen on it, You can't really get much more advanced than that. Unfortunately, the actual suit itself doesn't look all that great, so it's not really advanced in terms of style or visual appeal. But, it's whatever. I like how it has a screen on it. That's pretty fun. Do I think that Jay and Nia should break up? I don't want them to, but I'm curious to see what their relationship is going to look like now, starting in season 16, because, Nia's not really around anymore. What will that do to their relationship? I don't know. That's interesting to think about. Favorite Oni trilogy flashback, mine's Woobs. That's a pretty good one, but I have a soft spot for Cole's flashback. I like how that one was set up. I like how it played out. I thought it was really sweet, really emotional, really heartfelt. We learned a little bit more about Cole and what he was doing during that time, what he was feeling. I really like Cole's flashback. That one might be my favorite out of the Oni trilogy flashbacks. But, Jay's is also pretty cool. Zane's is awesome. People were kind of upset that we didn't see Kai's, but then again, if you want to see Kai's flashback, just watch the pilots. It's like the same thing. It's like the same meme, Kai really didn't need a flashback, in my opinion. It was kind of cool to see the original Trinity, how they remember Master Wu. Do I like Mountain Dew? Yeah, I have Mountain Dew every now and then. I try not to drink a whole lot of soda, but sometimes I find myself drinking too much of it. So it's kind of unfortunate, but sometimes a soda helps me get through the day, Sometimes I just need that caffeine boost. Yeah, usually it's Dr. Pepper, though, because that's probably my favorite soda. It's probably not good for my teeth or my body, but, it helps me get through the day. It wakes me up, gets me motivated, gets me rolling. Yeah, but no, Mountain Dew's good. Not really Diet Mountain Dew, though. Not a big fan of Diet Mountain Dew. What if Lloyd used green and pink? I don't know. It's pretty much the same thing that I have, or the same thoughts that I have towards the green and purple combination. Pink, I don't know how to feel about pink. I don't think pink would work on any of the ninja except for maybe Zane, because he's been Pink Zane before. I don't know how to feel about green and pink. So, give you $2 for every J. Cole I listen to. That's okay. I appreciate the offer, but probably gonna pass on that. I'm not the biggest fan of rap music or whatever. I think Eminem's music is pretty funny, but I wouldn't listen to it like unironically, if that makes sense. Do I think we will see Jay's real mother? I think we should before the end of the series, right? We should probably get some type of context as to, what exactly happened with her, what's Jay's family history, but I don't know if we will. I would like to personally. I think we should, but it's hard to say if Ninjago would ever do that. I think they're more keen on keeping that part of Jay's past mysterious, even though they should probably reveal it soon, right? I think that could be fun. On Lego Ideas, there are a few cool Ninjago set ideas. That's cool. I'm hoping that one of those actually reaches like the 10K. Isn't it? You need 10,000 votes to be considered. I'm hoping that eventually we do get a Lego Ideas Ninjago themed set. That could be fun. They should totally make it the Garmadon mech from season 2. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. That thing should have been a set. Please, Lego. Please make it happen. They should have done that for Legacy. I don't know why they didn't do it. It's not like Legacy has never made original sets before. I mean, the Overlord Dragon existed, but then again, the Overlord Dragon was probably the most requested Ninjago set from fans that obviously did not exist before Legacy, so I'm glad they finally made that. But now I want the Garmadon mech. Please, Lego. Or maybe even an updated Garmatron, because that original Garmatron set is not good. Have I seen the new anime called Godzilla Singular Point? I have not seen that, but if it's Godzilla related, maybe I should check it out. I'm a big fan of the big lizard. I like him from time to time. I'll probably check it out. Chen's noodle truck needs to be a set. That could be interesting. I've seen a couple of people mention that. I'm not super big on that idea, but I think the noodle trucks are iconic enough to warrant Lego to make a set based on it, I think that could work. Zane's arm socket looks like his power core. Kind of had to slow down while reading that one. Yeah, I noticed that as well. I was kind of curious to see what that would look like when Zane popped off his arm. I don't know what I was expecting, but when he did it, I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Generic Stud made an ideas set of Ed and Edna's Junkyard with quite a few votes. That's cool. I don't think that would be my first choice for a Ninjago set, but that's a cool idea. That is a cool idea. I think if that were to be a set, I wouldn't really complain too much about that. I think that's a cool idea. Not my first choice, as I said, but still not a bad choice. Thoughts on Akita being a ninja? I think that could work. Akita needs some type of attention, right? I mean, she has a power. She can transform from her wolf, fox, kitsune, whatever you want to call it, to her human form. Why not? Why not make her a ninja? What color would she be, though? Maybe she could be the pink ninja officially. I could see Akita being the pink ninja. Pink and white would be her color scheme. Make it happen, Lego. Make it happen. There's a Chen's ferry on Lego Ideas with a noodle truck. See, that's a cooler idea. If they made the ferry, I'd probably buy that. The big boat, that's awesome. Maybe make a smaller noodle truck build. That could be cool. Include some elemental masters. Yes, I like that idea quite a bit. Dareth's Mojo Dojo needs to be a set. I don't know about that. I think it would be an interesting idea, but I don't know. Again, not my first choice for a Ninjago set. Not my first choice. Bruise or Lava? Probably Bruise. I like that one a little bit more than Lava, personally. I think Bruise is the superior ship, if I do say so myself. Obviously, it's up to your guys' opinions, though. Whatever you want to think. You could think. This is a free world. Gosh heck. You can think whatever you want. Opinions are to be had. With only a couple of minutes left in the streams, you guys, or with only a couple of minutes left in the stream today, good lord, why don't we turn things over to some rapid fire questions? Anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two, that'll be a pretty good way to round out the stream. And why don't we end on, what should we end on for pictures? Maybe the movie. We haven't done the movie in a hot minute. The Ninjago movie, we will end on those pictures. Do I think that Akita is probably like an Oni? I think her powers might be a little similar, but I don't think she's confirmed to be an Oni or anything like that. They do have some similar powers, though. We only need one more elemental master in Lego form. Yeah, the Master of Form. If they were to make a Lego Ideas Chen's Noodle Truck or Chen's Ferry, they could probably include the Master of Form. I think they should make her figure eventually. That's the last one that we need. I hope that they make it happen. They probably should have included her in the Tournament of Elements set. Then we would have had everyone. Do I ship MK and May? Yeah, I like them together. I think May is a really cool character. I like MK a lot too. I could see them together. I think that they'd be cute together. If I do say so myself, Monkey Kid ships. I think they'd be fine together. Finally here at the last minute. Well, I'm glad you could join nonetheless. It's always nice seeing you guys here whenever you can be here. Moro or Chen, who's the better villain? Might be an unpopular opinion, but I will say Master Chen. I like him a lot more than Moro. Moro's a cool character, but Master Chen is just insane, and it's so funny to just watch him do his thing, push all the buttons on the chair. Moro's a more tragic character, though. Chen is more comedic, maybe a little bit more wacky, a little bit more insane. Not all the way there. Chen kind of reminds me of the Joker a little bit. So I'd say Chen. What if Nia did not merge with the sea? Then the ending of Seabound would probably be less sad and less heartbreaking, and there probably would be less tension leading up to season 16. So I'm kind of happy that happened, though. I'm kind of happy that Nia merged with the sea. It gives the show some tension, gives it some real stakes. I think that's awesome. Chompy or Zippy? Ooh, I gotta go with Zippy. I think Zippy's the better of those two dragons. Chompy's awesome, though. Chen is Ninjago comedy done right. I agree. Chen is hilarious. I want Ninjago and Monkey Kid to have a crossover one day. See, I was thinking about that too. That could be intriguing to see. Not sure in what context that would happen. Not sure if that's even possible. But if they decide to do that, I wouldn't complain. Thoughts on if Lloyd used green and dark brown like a season 11 suit? Yeah, that's a color combination that I think is good. Whenever Lloyd uses brown, that's an awesome color combination to me personally. I prefer the darker brown as opposed to the orangish brown that we saw in his Zukin suit, for example. Will Nia come back? Probably. I imagine she'll come back at some point during season 16 of Ninjago. Should a wind chapter deserve to be a Ninjago? I think a storyline dedicated to like Moro's past could be interesting to see, but I would like to see that maybe in like a spin-off comic, like how Garmadon has a spin-off comic. They should do one with Moro, and it follows him, from when he left the monastery leading up to his demise in the Caves of Despair. That could be a cool series to follow. Be a very tragic series, and Moro dies at the end, but I'd like to see that. That could be fun. Do I want a Nexo Knights crossover? If Nexo Knights was still around, then maybe. But Nexo Knights, I don't know. I'm not super big on that series. I don't think it needs to cross over with Ninjago or anything like that. So probably no. I don't know. Not my favorite thing ever. Excellent. Excellent condition. Thank you very much, YouTube. I try my best to run these streams. The Restless Sea. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what that's all about. The seas are restless. That's going to be intriguing to see. Haha, no pun intended. Do I think that Klaus should be a main villain? I think Klaus should come back at some point. He kind of was the main villain during the Dark Island trilogy, but other than that, yeah, I think he should be in the show at some point. And thank you, Sage, for the subscription. Klaus should come back again, is what I'm saying, at some point before the series is over. And let's answer one more question before we wrap things up today. Let's get one more question in the chat. One more big question, and I will take a sip of my beverage in the meantime. Ooh, you hear that ASMR? The soda opening? Yeah, that's good. That's some good stuff. I can fall asleep to that white noise. Oh, as I take a hit of the Dr. Pepper. You guys know how it goes. Let's see. Oh, let's talk about that. That's a good question. Do I think that the ninja losing their powers is a really overused thing in the show? Yes and no. I think it's interesting to see the ninja without powers. I think that's always fun to see. It was cool the first couple times, when the ninja were struggling with their powers during the first couple of seasons, and then obviously during season 5 when they lost their powers. But after that, I think that should stop being a plot point. Like Kai losing his powers in season 11, that's cool for the character of Kai, but we've seen that storyline before. We've seen him go through something like that before, so it didn't really seem all that special, I will say. The ninja not being able to use their powers in Prime Empire makes sense. With all the Vengestone stuff in Season 13, that also makes sense why they couldn't use their powers. I just think there are better ways to showcase the ninja being, I guess, weaker than just taking away their powers. And the way you do that is you introduce a stronger villain that can take on the ninja even with their powers. That would be an excellent way to showcase that the ninja can be weak sometimes. But, that's just my opinion on that kind of stuff. I do think that's a little bit repetitive. So, yeah, good questions, you guys. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my stream here today, though. So let's go ahead and wrap up with the streaming schedule. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab, as per usual. Let's get some hugs in the chat, folks. It's about that time. It's about the hug time. Let's get some hugs in the chat. Yes, indeed. I will give you guys 4 hugs today. You get 4 hugs on this lovely Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? Yes, it is Tuesday. Tuesday, February 8th. All right, good stuff. Thanks for watching today's stream, you guys. We're off to a pretty good start, but then it started getting a little hairy there towards the middle. Unfortunately, it seems like YouTube was just having some problems, but we were fine. We managed to make it throughout the entire stream, and hopefully, knock on wood, there will be no problems tomorrow. One can only hope, right? Please, YouTube. I fixed my end. Now you need to fix yours. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out as always. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for all the hugs in the chat as well. Beautiful, beautiful. We will be back tomorrow, same time tomorrow, normal time tomorrow for another live stream. Hope to see you guys there. In the meantime, though, thanks a lot for tuning into this one. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm going to go ahead and get working on some more videos for you guys, and I will see you in the next stream tomorrow. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for asking questions, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.